Magic, mystery, danger, darkness, deception. Welcome to Elfia, where anything can and will happen. Hello, everybody. I'm Steve from VALHARTV, and today I'll be reviewing Fate, the Winx Saga, Season 1. Now, this is a coming-of-age show, and it is a live-action adaptation of Nickelodeon's Winx Club. I've never seen the source material for this, so I can't really say much on that. But this show follows a fire fairy by the name of Bloom, who has been enrolled in Elfia after an incident involving her non-magical parents. We get to see that Bloom meets several different people over the course of the season, including her 4 roommates, Stella, Ayesha, Tara, and Musa. If I pronounce any of those names wrong, I do apologize. But we do get to see that Bloom is a headstrong girl and doesn't like authority for the most part. And she goes about doing things her own way. And honestly, like her and everybody else in this show, they all make poor decisions and choices. And they all lead to certain consequences that build up and come together in episode 6. So we do get to see a lot of that, which I thought was, I thought was pretty decent to good. Soon enough, though, we do see several mysteries start to emerge. And Bloom suspects that Headmistress Dowling and several other of the faculty aren't telling her everything, including about the mystery of her past. So she goes through, and that's what she's really trying to find out is her, like, where she came from, why she was raised by her parents and things like that. The first 4 episodes in this really are kind of inconsistent, and they go up and down. That's kind of how I felt about those. But it's basically because they don't do a lot of explaining on certain parts of the school and certain things about, especially with the Knights. You don't really learn more or really about them and why they're there until, you really get to episodes 4, 5, and 6. And then we start to see more and more of why they're there and things like that and why they're training, because the Knights are they're non-fairies. Like, this school is for fairies and learning how to control their magic and stuff. We do get, everything accumulates in episode 6. So I thought episode 6 was the best episode out of all of them. There are twists and turns that you can see coming, because of the choices everybody makes. But, I mean, that's typical for most things. Like, this show really gives me the vibe of, shows like The Vampire Diaries and, Harry Potter. So you can kind of see things coming because of the different choices everybody makes. And it's, it's not bad. They're not bad twists and turns for this, especially at the ending of episode 6. I was kind of like, wait, what? What just happened here? I'm like, that was actually kind of cool. So I was very impressed with episodes 5 and 6. I thought those were the best episodes out of this whole season. Episode 6 was the best out of them. The effects in this were well done, I thought. We get to see the creatures known as the burnt ones. The CGI for them were really good. The landscape, the school was really well. The magic that they did was actually really good too. We get a scene where they're trying to control their powers, and Ayesha is a water fairy, so she makes a big bubble. I just said that. It makes a big bubble of water, and then she tries to split smaller ones off of it to show how much control she has, which and I thought that was actually really good. Like, all their powers I thought were fine. The CGI for them looked good, but this is Netflix. I mean, I would be surprised if the CGI didn't look good. But the acting I thought was pretty good. I thought Bloom was the best out of all of them, and she is actually played by Abigail Cohen. But what I didn't really like is that everybody in this is a typical stereotype person. They're generic stereotypes. We get Bloom, who's your token American in the cast of all British people. We get Stella is the token rich girl that's mean to everybody. Tara is the girl that everybody makes fun of because she's a bigger girl. And there's other ones too. There's one girl who's kind of a suck up. They even say it in the show. But who I really didn't like were how the guys were portrayed. The guys were your typical stereotype guys. They were jocks. They were mean. They didn't care who they hurt. They were just out to party and have a good time, for things like that. So I thought that was kind of bad. These are stereotypes we don't really need anymore. Most shows have gotten away from all that because they're trying to show different things. But the show did start off rocky. The first 4 episodes again were up and down. But it ended on a good note, which is what you want because that's how you bring back viewers. I thought the things that happened in episode 6, I mean, if they come out with a second season, and they do set it up for a second season, so or when they do come out with it, I'll probably end up watching it because I kind of want to see where things go from here. So I did think that was a good note to end on. I would give this a 6.5, 7 out of 10. I thought it was a pretty decent show after at least the first 4 episodes. But it's only 6 episodes, which I was kind of disappointed in. But I mean, I don't know why they did it that way. So hopefully next season they'll have more episodes. But if you guys like what I do, please hit the like button and also subscribe, as I'll be doing more content each week. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this show. Let me know your thoughts on this. Take care for now, everybody.